What would you do if the person you trusted most, the one you planned to marry, was secretly sneaking around with someone else? Most people cry, some people walk away. Me. I made sure his entire world knew exactly who he really was, and trust me, he'll never forget it. If you've ever dreamed of watching karma hit hard, smash that like button and subscribe, because today's story is about betrayal, humiliation, and the sweetest revenge you'll ever hear. When July rolled around, I thought I was building a life with the man I loved, my fiancé. We'd been planning a future together, or at least, I thought we were. Then one day, out of nowhere, he sat me down and said he needed a break. Not a breakup, not honesty, just a break. His excuse: I need to focus on myself. At first, I tried to be understanding. Relationships hit rough patches, right? Maybe he needed space to clear his head, but deep down, something felt off. Because instead of working on himself, he started spending most nights at his so-called friend's house. The word friend sat like a knife in my gut. One afternoon, he left a random pile of clothes and papers next to his gym bag. Normally, I wouldn't snoop, but when someone you love starts acting shady, your brain goes into survival mode. As I picked through the mess, one paper caught my eye. It wasn't a receipt, not a bill. It was a note, a love note, handwritten, with messy little hearts drawn at the bottom. And at the end it said, "Red Heart Maddie." My hands shook. My chest burned. Every part of me screamed, this is it, the proof. I wasn't just paranoid. I wasn't imagining things. He was cheating. I could have confronted him privately, yelled, cried, begged for answers. But cheaters thrive in the shadows, so I dragged him into the light. I snapped a photo of that love note and posted it in a local Facebook group dedicated to exposing cheaters. His picture, the note, the whole truth. Within hours, the post exploded. Comments flooded in. His coworkers saw. His friends saw. His own family saw. Even his parents' church members were whispering about how disappointed they were in him. And Maddie, the mystery woman, turns out she wasn't just some fling. She was a coworker from a job he started a couple months back. A job where, surprise, surprise, he never once mentioned having a fiancé. I didn't stop there. I reached out to Maddie. I told her everything. Every single disgusting truth he'd hidden. How he love-bombed in the beginning, showering me with attention, only to grow cold and selfish later. How he never cared if I was satisfied in bed. How most of his paycheck went straight into his truck and dirt bike, while I shouldered the rent. Maddie listened. And to my surprise, she wasn't angry at me. She was furious at him. She dumped him too. And being the popular, outspoken party girl she was, she didn't keep quiet. She started trash-talking him to every coworker they shared, dragging his reputation straight through the mud. It got so bad, the gossip even traveled back to his last workplace, where he'd been a supervisor. Imagine trying to act like a big shot, only for everyone to know you're actually a cheating, broke man-child. For a man obsessed with appearances, this was a death sentence. His image shattered, his ego crushed. Even his parents couldn't look at him the same way after church members whispered about his sins. But karma wasn't done with him yet. By October, I had moved out, built my own life, and was finally breathing again. Meanwhile, he spiraled. He texted me, sounding broken. Something about bankruptcy, about being lonely. Part of me, the old me, wanted to feel pity, but then I remembered the sleepless nights, the betrayal, the way he made me feel disposable. And suddenly, pity turned into power. The revenge, the ring, the video, the transformation. I had one last card to play. See, I'd been working on myself. When we broke up, I was 160 pounds. But now, I was 125. Stronger, confident, radiant. And I'd just gotten a significant pay raise at work. He'd expected me to crumble. Instead, I rose from the ashes, So when he texted me, looking for sympathy, I sent him something else. First, a video of me flushing the engagement ring, the one he gave me, straight down the toilet. Gone. Just like us. Then a message. By the way, I'm seeing someone else. I attached a sexy selfie. The kind that showed him exactly what he'd lost. That was the final nail in the coffin. He couldn't handle it. The man who thought he could betray me and still keep his shiny little life together was officially ruined. He was furious, miserable, bitter. While I thrived, he sat alone, binge-watching TV like a zombie. 7 episodes a night, night after night. He even managed to watch the entire NCIS series from beginning to end. That was his life now. And me. I was free, empowered, glowing with the satisfaction that my revenge wasn't just loud, it was permanent. The truth is, no revenge can truly erase the pain of betrayal. But it can balance the scales. He wanted to play games behind my back, so I made sure the world saw exactly who he really was. And maybe, just maybe, he'll think twice before breaking another woman's trust. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? Because trust me, I've got plenty more stories just like this one.